lost all 6. That's it. They're all in for the Queen Anne Stakes. Under orders, and they're away. And Soviet Line and Dance Turn and Soviet Line, these two disputing it in the early stages. Sayadati taking quite a strong hold in third, then comes Nijo. On the outside then is Peace Envoy, and then Nicolotte, who just had to be checked there, and the back marker is Young Ern, and Soviet Line setting out to make it under Walter Swinburne. From Dance Turn in second and Nijo next, and then comes Sayadati. And going a very good pace they are too in this 1 mile Queen Anne Stakes, with Soviet Line the top weight, conceding weight all round, leading them from Dance Turn and Nijo. Peace Envoy towards the outside, Sayadati tucked in nicely just in behind the lead under Frankie Dettori. Getting closer now are Nicolotte and Young Ern. Being pushed along is Peace Envoy, but still Soviet Line the leader from Dance Turn. Nijo, Sayadati in fourth and going very smoothly. Nicolotte with a lot of running under him too, but not a lot of room. Not a lot of space to go at the moment. Still Soviet Line towards the right of the picture. Peace Envoy getting into top gear now, over on the far side. Sayadati just poised in behind Soviet Line. Nijo still very well in contention. Nicolotte has found space now over on the far side in the sheepskin noseband, and it's Soviet Line and Nicolotte and Nijo now as they race into the closing stages. Nicolotte over on the far side, Soviet Line on the near side. Nicolotte has taken the advantage. He's going to win it as they race up towards the line. Here's a surprise in the opening race. Nicolotte is the winner. It's a photo for second between Nijo, Soviet Line and Young Ern, with Sayadati next in fifth, then Dance Turn, and finally the very disappointing Peace Envoy. And so the result of the opener here, the 1995 Royal Ascot Queen Anne Stakes, is first, number 4, Nicolotte, owned by Mollers Racing, trained by Jeff Ragg, who has a great record here at Royal Ascot, and who now gets off the 13 mark, and ridden by Michael Hills. And it's a photo for second, third and fourth places between Nijo, Soviet Line and Young Ern. But this is the winner, Nicolotte.
Well, a real turn-up in the first race of the Royal Meeting, with Nicolotte gaining a decisive win. Fine training by Jeff Ragg to get this outstanding 2-year-old back to his best form at the age of 4. Wins decisively by 2.5 lengths from, oh, isn't that close for second place, is it? Nijo on the far side, or Soviet Line on this side, possibly Nijo. Young Ern is back in fourth. But the unlucky horse of the race, and I doubt if Frankie Dettori has had a nightmare ride like this all season, is Sayadati. Drops in behind Walter on Soviet Line. They've all come over to the stand side, and Frankie has never for one moment seen daylight. In fact, he's almost last as they come to a furlong and a half from home, with plenty of horse underneath him. Soviet Line holding on to his position. Frankie looking for a run on the rails. Meanwhile, Nicolotte is making his run on the far side of the course. Young Ern coming wide. Still Frankie looks for room. He pulls out here. He's only got 200 yards to go and runs straight into another block there inside of Young Ern, and Nijo on his outside. Meanwhile, Michael Hills has driven Nicolotte to the front. Soviet Line, having made it a terrific blistering gallop, is beaten by his Group 1 penalty. Nijo runs on. Frankie accepts it. Sayadati's back, has never had a run for a money. It's a nightmare for the young Italian, but a dream for Mollers Racing and Jeff Ragg, as Nicolotte wins the Queen Anne Stakes in brilliant style.